Okay, it's time for the last word tonight, or this afternoon, or this morning, or whenever you're watching this. Just thank you for watching. The immortal King Sunny Ade sang, Àtòrí láyé jẹ́, bó bá lọ síwájú, á tún lọ sẹ́yìn ni. From the record Jà Fún Mi. Which just means literally that life is like a cane. You know, it's the African cane that flips back and forward, goes back and forward. For a more accurate description of that, it's that life is a pendulum that goes back and forth. It swings like a pendulum. And as it relates to us human beings, it means that sometimes life is in your favor, and other times it seems you are falling out of favor. Sometimes things work your way. You are in the limelight, you are in favor, you are, as the Yoruba musicians will say, Ìwọ lọmọ tí wọ́n ń sọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Everything is about you, it's popping. Everything you put your hands to, it turns to gold. And then other times, it just seems to go backward. And your things are not just working out. Have you ever seen a football match where they just can't seem to score that day? They hit the woodwork, they hit the frame, they hit the bar, the keeper catches all the ball, he saves all the balls. They are not giving the penalties, their goals are unfairly ruled off, they are offside. It just doesn't go their way. And then the commentators will say, that just sums up their day. Yeah, sometimes the pendulum of life seems to swing back and nothing is in your favor. That's normal. You didn't need me to tell you that. What you perhaps needed to hear is that when that is going on, when you are in the back part of life, when the pendulum seems to have swung back in your career or your life or your social standing or even your marriage, stop trying to chase it. Stop trying to push it forward by yourself. I know this because I see it every day. We call it remaining relevant. We will do anything to remain relevant. So even when what we're doing or what we used to do, when it is not working, instead of us to just chill and just stop and go away and be silent to recalibrate, we will keep forcing the issue, always trying to be in people's faces, always trying to remain relevant. And social media does not help. The algorithm penalizes you every day that you're not posting. So it seems that to take time off in the world in which we live now is to your detriment, but it is a lie. Think about it. Go research history. Do your own research. There is no achievement without an ablution of the soul. You must take time off. The Bible will keep telling you about how Jesus will go to the mountain in the early hours to pray. Christians somehow think that means prayer. Oh God, that's actually not what it means. It means time away for the soul. Now, in that time, will you commune with your maker and the universe? Of course. But you need to take time away, especially when things don't seem to be working out. I see entertainers and people in my industry all the time just keep chasing the limelight. You don't understand that sometimes in life, what you chase more goes away from you. It's like your shadow. The more you chase it, the further it stays away from you. When it seems that things are not working, give it some beans, give it more pressure. But when it looks or when it appears to you that the more pressure you put, the more things seem to leave you, just stop. Stop everything and stay where you are. Remember, life is a pendulum. If it swings you to the back, eventually, by itself, it will bring you back to the fore again. I once said in one of our last words many months ago that even if you did nothing, I said that, and some people had a problem with that, but a lot of people identified with it. I said, even if you did nothing, even if right now you're suffering and you're going through trials, even if you did nothing, if somehow you just manage to keep yourself alive, eventually life will swing in your favor. Even if you did nothing. It's the way life is. It's not always night. Eventually it will be morning. The only challenge is, so what do you do to keep yourself alive while you're waiting for life to swing in your favor again? It's why the great philosopher said, whatever your hands find to do, do it well. So while you're waiting, be engaged upon your craft. Stop chasing the limelight of favor. Àtòrí láyé jẹ́, bó bá lọ síwájú, á tún lọ sẹ́yìn ni. So if you're behind right now, don't worry. Life will bring you back by itself automatically as long as you're focused on your work. And if you're in front, hey, bó pẹ́ bóyá, bó pẹ́ títí, it's going to happen.